Hi everyone, this is Colin Saunders with The Listening Chair. Today we have something very special for you. Footage shot by Esoteric in Japan, exclusively for The Listening Chair, of their new Grandioso T1 turntable. As you'll see, this is a turntable like no other, and is a technical tour de force. Join us as we go over the T1's advanced features and learn why Esoteric calls the T1 a game changer. The Esoteric Grandioso T1, Esoteric's first turntable, and as you'd expect, there are no half measures here. The T1 is a three-piece design: the turntable itself, a motor control unit, which is an integral part of the turntable chassis but physically separated from it, and a power supply. Esoteric says the T1 is highly innovative and a game changer in the long history of turntables. So let's take a closer look and see what makes the T1 unique and uniquely esoteric. The turntable itself is a three-layer design consisting first of a base aluminum layer in which the spindle assembly is mounted. To this are fitted 4 isolation feet comprised of a coil spring and a damping material. In the middle is what they call a wooden material layer, which Esoteric says has excellent low mid-sonic characteristics and features a piano finish done by a famous Japanese piano maker. The top aluminum layer mounts up to 3 tone arms, including the stock TA9D dynamic balance tone arm, a design exclusive to Esoteric made by Ikeda. Grandioso T1 is a heavyweight system in both senses of the word. The machined aluminum and soft iron platter weighs 19 kilograms or 42 pounds, while the complete system weighs 63 kilograms or 139 pounds. Turntables are typically belt drive, where a thin belt is looped around the motor and the platter's edge, or direct drive, where the motor is directly connected to the platter. In both cases, there's a physical connection between the drive motor and the platter, however small that connection might be. Esoteric went in their own direction and developed a patented contact-free magnetic drive system for the T1. Front and center of the T1 is the drive motor. This consists of a spinning head, which doesn't look unlike a tape recording head, with alternating north and south pole electromagnets. The alternating magnetic field made by this head induces movement in the magnetized soft iron base of the platter, causing it to rotate. A fascinating feature that the magnetic drive system allows is tone changes without routing the audio signal through resistors, capacitors, or chips. Instead, there's actually a micrometer built into the T1's control panel. The micrometer allows the listener to move the motor closer to or further away from the platter, which changes the amount of torque experienced by the platter, but not its speed. Esoteric says that moving the motor away makes for a softer attack, while moving it closer makes for a stronger attack. The spindle assembly features the MagnaFloat system, which reduces the effective mass of the platter down to 4 kilograms, making it easier to drive. Esoteric describes the spindle as shaped like a syringe, but with magnets. Also playing a part is a friction-free bearing, which Esoteric says produces no noise. Combined, the magnetic motor, the magnetic floating system, and the frictionless bearing make for what Esoteric says is a platter that is entirely free from noise. To make the motor spin as precisely as possible, Esoteric runs it with a high-precision external clock. Much like clocks found in their digital products, the T1 uses a VCXO-controlled motor driver. This is a 10 MHz crystal accurate to parts per million. If that's not precise enough, Esoteric says the T1 is also compatible with their G1X external clock. Esoteric is quick to point out that while the motor spins with part per million precision, the platter doesn't due to the limits of physics. That said, Esoteric adds that the platter's speed is accurate to within 0.1% and says there is a noticeable upgrade in sound when connecting the G1X clock to the T1 versus its stock unit. Finally, the T1's external power supply is as impressive as the rest of the unit. It features 2 separate power transformers to provide what Esoteric says is a clean and powerful DC supply, one toroidal core for the motor and one R core for the control circuit, and Schottky barrier diodes too. The chassis features a semi-floating top panel and isolation feet with built-in spike system. Esoteric says these drain mechanical vibration effectively to the ground, and because the base of the feet are loosely mounted on the bottom panel, this gives more airy tonal characteristics to the turntable sound. Further measures to tame vibration include laser cut slots in the base plate to offset transformer vibration and prevent it from affecting circuit boards, and thick aluminum construction. Esoteric says the Grandioso T1 will be available this fall at a price of $80,000 US. Thanks for watching our exclusive peek at the Grandioso T1 turntable. If you like what you see, please click the subscribe and like buttons. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.